Chioma Nkem woke up in darkness with her hands zip-tied behind her back and duct tape covering her mouth. The van lurched over what felt like Beijing's broken highway, throwing her against metal walls that smelled like gasoline and rust. Her laptop bag was gone. Her phone was gone. The last thing she remembered was leaving her office at TechCore Solutions at 11 p.m., the fluorescent lights of the Chaoyang District still blazing around her. Then chloroform, then nothing. Now voices spoke in Mandarin she could barely understand through her panic. The van stopped, doors opened, rough hands dragged her out onto gravel, and Chioma's engineering mind did what it always did under pressure. It calculated. 3 men. Industrial area based on the smell. No traffic sounds. Maybe 20 kilometers outside the city. They shoved her into a warehouse, and she saw the man waiting. Tall, expensive suit, holding her laptop like a trophy. "Miss Nkem," he said in perfect English. "Your facial recognition software is worth $20 million. You're going to give us the source code. If you're already hooked, drop a comment and tell me what you think happens next. This is just the beginning." Before Chioma could process the threat, gunfire shattered the warehouse windows. Glass exploded inward. The man holding her laptop dropped it and reached for a weapon. Chioma hit the concrete floor as bullets tore through the air above her. Someone cut the zip ties on her wrists. Strong hands pulled her up and dragged her toward a side exit. She couldn't see his face in the chaos, just expensive shoes and the kind of controlled violence that came from training. They reached a black SUV idling in the alley. The man shoved her into the back seat and climbed in after her. The driver peeled out before the door even closed. Chioma ripped the duct tape from her mouth, gasping. "Who are you?" The man beside her straightened his jacket and met her eyes. Cold, calculating, handsome in a way that felt dangerous. "Jin Taemin, and I just bought you from your kidnappers for $30 million. Her blood went ice cold. "What?" "You now belong to me, Miss Nkem, and we need to discuss terms." Don't click away. The deal gets darker. Like this video and subscribe because the next part reveals what Jin Taemin really wants from Chioma. The SUV drove through Beijing's empty streets at 3 a.m. Jin Taemin poured himself whiskey from a built-in bar like he hadn't just committed murder. "Your facial recognition AI," he said calmly. "It's the most advanced system in development. Military applications, border security, surveillance states would pay billions." Chioma's hands shook with rage and fear. "I won't give it to you." "You will." He slid a document across the leather seat. "Marriage contract, 1 year. You sign, I get legal claim to your patents. You refuse, I return you to the syndicate." She stared at the papers, at his signature already waiting next to the blank line for hers. Why marriage? Chinese law. Spousal rights to intellectual property created during marriage. Very convenient. Jin Taemin's smile didn't reach his eyes. "You have 60 seconds to decide, Miss Nkem. Marriage or kidnapping. Choose wisely." Chioma picked up the pen, her mind already planning escape. She had no idea that signing would save her life and damn them both. Comment below. Would you sign the contract or take your chances? Hit subscribe for stories that blur the line between salvation and trap. Like if you need to know what happens when this forced marriage becomes a war zone.